Welcome to Quantum Leap, Redefine Your Reality with Energy. I'm thrilled to have you here on this transformative journey. In this audiobook, you're going to discover the profound power of energy and how you can use it to shift and shape your reality in ways you might never have imagined before. Now, I know this might sound like big talk, but hear me out. Everything in life, your relationships, your career, your health, your success, is directly influenced by the energy you put out into the world. What if I told you that by understanding this energy and learning how to harness it intentionally, you could completely transform your life? But before we dive into the science, the theory, and the practices that will empower you to master your own energy, I'd like to share a personal story that changed the way I viewed reality and energy forever. Personal anecdote. My quantum leap moment. Several years ago, I found myself in a place where nothing seemed to be working. I was stuck in a job I didn't love. My relationships felt strained, and I couldn't seem to catch a break. Every day felt like an uphill battle, and no matter how hard I worked or how much I tried to stay positive, I wasn't seeing the results I wanted. One evening, feeling particularly overwhelmed and frustrated, I decided to sit down in silence and reflect. I started reading about energy and how it's the driving force behind everything in our universe, from the smallest atom to the vast expanses of the cosmos. That night, something clicked for me. What if the reason I felt stuck wasn't because the world was against me, but because I wasn't aligning my energy with the outcomes I wanted? That moment sparked a major shift. I began learning everything I could about how energy works and how we can use it to influence our lives. Fast forward to today, and I'm living a reality that I once thought was impossible, a reality filled with abundance, joy, and aligned purpose. And this shift, it all started with understanding how energy works and the role it plays in shaping our reality. Core concepts: energy, reality, and intentional transformation. So, what exactly are we talking about when we refer to energy in this context? In simple terms, everything in our universe, every person, every object, every thought, and every emotion is made up of energy. In fact, energy is the foundation of our reality. What we perceive as physical objects or situations is really just energy vibrating at different frequencies. In the next chapters, you will learn how to understand and manipulate this energy to create the life you desire. By using intentional focus and understanding the underlying principles of energy, you can shift your reality. Whether it's through your thoughts, emotions, or the actions you take, you'll learn how to align your energy with the future you want to create. The key to this transformation lies in learning to take conscious control of your energy. It's not about wishful thinking or waiting for things to fall into place on their own. It's about aligning your energy with the life you want, actively creating that reality, and understanding how to transform any area of your life that feels out of balance. Throughout this audiobook, we will explore how energy influences your thoughts, emotions, beliefs, and actions. We'll discuss how you can consciously shift your energy to create positive changes and manifest your desires. But here's the most exciting part. This power is already within you. You don't need to go anywhere or search for it outside of yourself. Everything you need to create the life you want is already inside of you. It's just a matter of unlocking that potential. By the end of this audiobook, you'll have a deeper understanding of how energy flows through your life, and you'll know exactly how to tap into it to create powerful shifts. It's not about waiting for the universe to deliver. It's about stepping into your power and making things happen. I'm excited for you to dive in. Together, we're going to explore energy, your infinite potential, and how to harness both to create the life you've always dreamed of. Let's get started on your journey to mastering your energy and redefining your reality. Chapter 1. The Hidden Power of Energy. Welcome to the journey of redefining your reality, a path that will unveil the profound, yet often hidden force that shapes every moment of your life. Energy. Let's face it, many of us walk through life unaware of the incredible power that we possess, the energy that flows through us and around us. We see it in the moments we feel on top of the world, and we feel it in the moments when the weight of everything seems too heavy to bear. But what if I told you that this energy isn't random? It isn't something that just happens to us. No, it's a force that we can tap into, direct, and even transform at will. Imagine the impact this knowledge could have on your life. What if you could learn how to shape your reality by harnessing this energy? We live in a world that values logic and reason, the tangible, the physical. But the truth is, there's so much more going on beneath the surface, in the unseen realms of existence. Energy is the silent architect of everything we experience. It influences our thoughts, our emotions, our health, and even our interactions with others. But how often do we stop and really feel it? How often do we consciously acknowledge its presence and its potential? You may not see it, but you can certainly feel it. Energy is in the air we breathe, in the electricity that powers our homes, in the buzz of life that connects us all. Energy is life itself. Understanding it, learning how to direct it, and using it to your advantage is one of the most powerful skills you could ever develop. And that's exactly what this journey is about. Together, we'll explore how energy shapes your reality, how to unlock its power, and how to use it to create profound, lasting change in your life. But let's not rush ahead too quickly. Before we dive into techniques and practices, let's take a moment to explore what energy really is and why it holds the key to unlocking your fullest potential. Chapter 1. What is energy? Energy is everywhere, and yet most of us don't give it much thought. We think of energy in terms of electricity, the food we eat, or the motivation we feel in the morning. But energy is far more than that. It's the force that ties together everything we experience. It's the essence of life. In a scientific sense, energy is defined as the capacity to do work, the force that allows things to change, move, and evolve. But when we talk about energy in the context of your personal growth, we're referring to something a little more elusive, something that extends beyond physics and taps into the unseen, spiritual realm of human existence. Your personal energy field, the energy that radiates from you and connects you to the universe, is a part of this greater whole. It's your internal battery, the force that powers your thoughts, feelings, and actions. Now, don't let the word field scare you. You don't need to be an expert in quantum physics or energy healing to understand how energy works. In fact, you're already an expert in energy without even realizing it. Think about the last time you walked into a room and immediately felt a shift. Perhaps it was the energy of the people in the room, or maybe it was the vibe of the space itself. Energy is something that can be felt, even if you can't always see it. When you're feeling upbeat, motivated, and aligned with your goals, you're operating in a high energy state. Your thoughts are clear, your body is energized, and you're in sync with your environment. But when you're drained, overwhelmed, or stressed, your energy is low and it's more difficult to stay positive or focused. It's not just the energy you feel that matters. There's also the energy you emit. Your thoughts, emotions, and actions create a vibration that others pick up on. This vibration or frequency is constantly in motion, and it interacts with the world around you. This is the power you have, the ability to control your frequency, to raise or lower your energy at will, and to use it to create the experiences you desire. The energy connection: thoughts, emotions, and actions. Let's get a little deeper into how energy flows through you, because this is where things start to get really interesting. The human body is a complex system of energy that moves in patterns. It's like a finely tuned instrument, constantly receiving, processing, and transmitting energy. Every thought you have, every emotion you feel, and every action you take impacts the energy field you create. Imagine your thoughts as the seeds you plant in the fertile soil of your mind. When you think positive, expansive thoughts, you're planting seeds that allow for growth, creativity, and opportunity. When your thoughts are negative or limiting, those seeds will create the opposite: self-doubt, anxiety, and stagnation. Your thoughts create energy, and your energy in turn shapes your experiences. Your emotions are a powerful amplifier of this energy. Have you ever noticed how you feel lighter and more connected when you're happy? Or how the world seems heavy and burdensome when you're upset or stressed? Emotions are energy in motion. They move through your body, creating vibrations that impact everything you touch. Positive emotions like love, joy, and gratitude raise your frequency, while negative emotions like anger, fear, and sadness lower it. And then there are your actions. Actions are the physical manifestation of your energy. They're the way you move through the world, and they have a ripple effect on everything around you. When you act with intention, with purpose, you direct your energy in a way that aligns with your goals. But when you act out of fear, uncertainty, or autopilot, your actions scatter your energy and prevent you from reaching your full potential. Shifting your energy to shift your reality. So if you want to shift your reality, the key is to shift your energy. And here's the best part: you have the power to do it. You don't need to wait for the right moment, the right conditions, or the right people to come into your life. You don't need to rely on external circumstances. All you need is to recognize that you hold the power to direct your energy and to take conscious action towards aligning it with your desires. Imagine for a moment that you could control the energy you're sending out into the world. Picture yourself waking up each day feeling energized, focused, and ready to take on whatever comes your way. Visualize yourself moving through life with clarity and purpose, no longer bogged down by negative thoughts or overwhelming emotions. What would that feel like? What could you achieve if you were constantly in alignment with your highest energy? This is not some distant fantasy. It's entirely possible, and it's all within your reach. But it begins with understanding that energy is not just something you feel passively. It's something you can actively control. And once you start to harness that energy, your life will start to shift in ways you never thought possible. A new perspective. Energy is the ultimate tool for change. Now that we've laid the groundwork for understanding what energy is and how it impacts your life, let's talk about how you can begin using it to make real, lasting changes. The truth is, energy is not just some abstract concept or a fluffy idea that only exists in spiritual circles. Energy is the ultimate tool for change, and it's available to you right now. It's time to stop thinking of energy as something you react to. It's time to start thinking of it as something you create. From this moment on, you have the ability to consciously direct the energy within you and around you. The first step is simply recognizing your power. In the next chapter, we'll dive deeper into the mind-body energy connection and show you exactly how you can begin working with your energy to achieve your goals. Get ready to explore the incredible potential that lies within you. The transformation begins now. Chapter 2. The Mind-Body Energy Connection. Welcome to the second step of your journey to mastering energy and transforming your life. In the first chapter of this book, we unlocked the hidden force that shapes our reality: energy. We saw how it influences every aspect of our existence, from the thoughts we think to the emotions we feel and the actions we take. But there's more. Much more. Now we're going to dive deep into the powerful relationship between your mind, your body, and the energy that flows through them all. Think of your body as an intricate web of energy pathways, constantly receiving, processing, and sending out energy. Your thoughts, feelings, and actions flow through this system, affecting everything around you, including your health, your success, and your relationships. If you've ever had the experience of feeling physically drained when stressed, or on the flip side, feeling an amazing sense of vitality when you're at peace, you've witnessed firsthand the profound connection between mind, body, and energy. It's easy to dismiss this connection, to see your body and mind as separate entities. But in reality, they are intertwined in ways you may not have yet realized. When one part of this system is out of balance, the rest of it feels the effect. If your mind is full of negativity, your body responds with tension, fatigue, or even illness. If your body is drained, your thoughts become clouded, making it harder to stay positive or focused. But what if you could harness the power of both your mind and your body to optimize your energy? What if you could balance them in such a way that you move through life with ease, clarity, and vitality? This is exactly what we're going to explore today. Understanding how to align your thoughts, emotions, and physical energy can not only help you feel better, but it will also accelerate your ability to manifest the changes you desire in your life. Understanding the mind-body energy connection. The mind-body energy connection is a fundamental principle in understanding how energy affects your life. The way you think influences how you feel, and in turn, how you feel impacts your physical body and energy levels. This connection is not a new concept. It's been discussed for centuries in various cultures and healing traditions. But only recently have scientists begun to understand it through the lens of modern research. At its core, the mind-body energy connection is the idea that everything in your body is interconnected. Your thoughts, emotions, and physical health don't exist in silos. They are all part of an intricate, dynamic system that can either support your well-being or hinder it. Think of it as a delicate balance. When you nurture one aspect of this system, the other parts thrive as well. But when one part falls out of harmony, the entire system can be disrupted. Take stress, for example. When you experience stress, your mind starts racing, your thoughts become scattered, and your body responds by releasing hormones like cortisol. These hormones prepare your body for the fight or flight response, which can be useful in short bursts. However, when stress becomes chronic, it can cause your body's energy to become depleted. You might experience physical symptoms like tension, fatigue, headaches, or even more serious health conditions over time. On an emotional level, constant stress can create feelings of anxiety, fear, and frustration, which only further drain your energy. On the flip side, when your mind is calm, focused, and aligned with positive emotions like joy, love, or gratitude, your body responds in a different way. Your energy is replenished, and you feel lighter, more alive, and more capable of achieving your goals. You experience increased vitality, improved health, and a greater sense of peace. This is why understanding the mind-body energy connection is crucial. When you learn how to balance your thoughts, emotions, and physical energy, you unlock the ability to live a more vibrant, empowered life. The role of energy centers, chakras, meridians, and the flow of vital energy. One of the key concepts to understand when diving into the mind-body energy connection is the idea of energy centers. These are focal points in the body where energy is concentrated and flows through. The two most commonly discussed systems are the chakras and meridians, both of which are ancient concepts used in Eastern healing traditions. Let's start with the chakras. The chakra system, originating in India, refers to 7 main energy centers located along the spine. Each chakra is associated with different aspects of our physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. When one or more of these energy centers is blocked or out of balance, it can cause disharmony in your overall energy field. For example, the root chakra, located at the base of your spine, governs your sense of stability, security, and survival. If it's blocked, you may feel anxious, insecure, or disconnected from your physical body. The heart chakra, located in the center of your chest, is related to love, compassion, and connection. When it's out of balance, You may struggle with self-love, relationships, or a lack of emotional fulfillment. The meridian system, which originates in traditional Chinese medicine, is based on the idea that energy, called qi or chai, flows through channels in the body called meridians. These channels connect different organs and parts of the body, and when the energy flow is disrupted, physical or emotional blockages can occur. Meridians are often stimulated through practices like acupuncture or acupressure to restore balance and free the flow of energy. In both systems, the concept is the same. Your body is a dynamic, energetic system, and when one part of it is out of alignment, it affects the whole. The good news is, you have the power to restore balance through practices like meditation, breathwork, yoga, and energy healing. You can optimize the flow of energy in your body and create a sense of harmony and well-being. How thoughts influence energy flow. One of the most fascinating aspects of the mind-body energy connection is the impact that your thoughts have on your energy field. We've already touched on the idea that your thoughts shape your emotions, but it goes even deeper than that. The thoughts you think don't just influence how you feel. They directly impact the flow of energy through your body. Have you ever had a moment when you were lost in a negative thought loop, perhaps worried about something, or replaying an upsetting situation in your mind? If you tune in closely, you'll notice that your body starts to mirror those thoughts. Your chest tightens, your stomach may feel uneasy, and your energy begins to drain. This is the body's way of responding to the mental energy you're emitting. On the other hand, when you focus on positive, uplifting thoughts of gratitude, love, or excitement, you'll notice your body relaxes, your energy lightens, and you feel more alive. Positive thoughts create an expansive energy that flows through your body and supports your well-being. This is where the magic happens. When you learn to master your thoughts, you can influence your body's energy flow in a way that supports health, vitality, and success. And it's not just about thinking happy thoughts. It's about aligning your thoughts with the energy you want to create in your life. Practical steps for aligning mind, body, and energy. Now that we've explored the theory behind the mind-body energy connection, let's talk about how you can begin to put this knowledge into action. In the next sections, I'll guide you through practical steps to align your thoughts, emotions, and physical energy, so you can create a life that truly reflects your potential. Step 1. Mindfulness practice. Begin by cultivating awareness of your thoughts and emotions throughout the day. Notice when you feel tense, anxious, or off balance, and ask yourself what thought or belief is triggering this feeling. Practice mindfulness techniques like deep breathing or meditation to center yourself in the present moment and calm the mind. Step 2. Body movement. Physical movement is one of the most powerful ways to shift your energy. Whether it's through yoga, dancing, walking, or stretching, moving your body allows stagnant energy to flow and helps release tension. Try to incorporate some form of movement into your daily routine. Step 3. Energy healing practices. Practices like Reiki, acupuncture, or even simple self-care techniques like EFT emotional freedom technique can help clear blockages in your energy field and restore balance. These practices work by stimulating the body's energy centers and allowing energy to flow freely. Conclusion: moving toward a harmonious life. The mind-body energy connection is one of the most powerful tools you have for creating lasting change. By becoming aware of how your thoughts, emotions, and physical body interact with your energy field, you can start to make choices that support your well-being. Your mind and body are not separate from your energy. They are deeply intertwined, and when they work together in harmony, you become a force of transformation. In the next chapter, we'll explore how you can use this newfound understanding of energy to take inspired action and move closer to your goals. Stay tuned, because the transformation you're about to experience is just getting started. Chapter 3. Quantum Mechanics and your reality. We'll explore the fascinating intersection between quantum physics and your everyday reality. Now, before you start to feel a little overwhelmed by the mention of quantum mechanics, let me reassure you, you don't have to be a scientist to understand and apply these ideas to your life. In fact, quantum mechanics isn't just for physicists, it's for you. You've probably heard the term quantum leap used in popular culture, but do you really know what it means? It's not just a catchy phrase. A quantum leap refers to a sudden and dramatic change, a jump from one state to another, often in an unexpected and significant way. What if I told you that the laws of quantum physics are playing a role in the way you experience reality right now, and that by understanding these principles, you could actually make a quantum leap in your life? This is where the magic happens. The universe isn't as fixed or deterministic as we might think. In fact, reality is more fluid and malleable than we've ever been taught. Through the lens of quantum mechanics, we begin to understand that our consciousness, our awareness, and intentions actually plays a role in shaping the reality around us. What if you could learn to harness these principles to create the reality you desire? Let's dive into this fascinating concept and uncover how quantum physics might be the key to your personal transformation. Buckle up, because we're about to take a deep dive into the science of possibility. The quantum mechanics of possibility. In traditional physics, the universe is often seen as a predictable machine, where events unfold in a linear and causal way. If you do A, then B happens. This deterministic view has been the foundation of much of Western science for centuries. But quantum mechanics, the branch of physics that studies the behavior of particles on an atomic and subatomic level, challenges this traditional view in profound ways. At the quantum level, things don't behave in predictable or linear ways. Particles don't exist in a single defined state until they are observed. They exist in a superposition of possibilities, meaning that they can be in multiple states at once, and it's only when they are measured or observed that they collapse into one of those possibilities. This is known as the observer effect, the idea that our observation of a particle can influence its state. Now, I know that may sound a little strange, but stay with me, because this is where it gets exciting. The principles of quantum mechanics suggest that at the most fundamental level, reality is not fixed or predetermined. It's full of infinite possibilities, and you have the power to influence which possibility manifests. This concept opens up a whole new way of looking at your life. If reality isn't fixed, then you aren't locked into a set path. You have the ability to influence your outcomes by shifting your consciousness, by altering the way you observe and interact with the world. The universe isn't a passive backdrop to your life. It's an active participant, responding to your energy, your intentions, and your awareness. The observer effect, how you shape your reality. One of the most profound discoveries in quantum physics is the observer effect. This principle states that particles don't have a definite position or state until they are observed. In other words, the very act of observing something influences its behavior. This idea isn't just some abstract concept in the world of quantum mechanics. It has profound implications for how we experience reality. What does this mean for you? Well, think about it. Every time you focus your attention on something, you are, in essence, observing it. Your awareness creates the experience of reality. When you focus your attention on something with intention and purpose, you give it energy and bring it into existence in a particular way. This is why intention is so powerful. It's not just a mental exercise. It's a real tangible force that shapes your reality. Let's take a moment to reflect on your own life. What are you focusing on right now? What is dominating your thoughts, your feelings, and your attention? Are you fixating on things that cause you stress or anxiety? Or are you focusing on the possibilities and opportunities in your life? Your focus is not neutral. It has an impact on your reality. If you focus on fear and lack, you are likely to see more of those things manifesting in your life. But if you focus on abundance, possibility, and growth, you are more likely to see those things unfold in your experience. The observer effect is a reminder that you are not a passive observer of your reality. You are an active participant, co-creating your life with every thought, emotion, and action. Your attention and focus are your superpowers. They determine the reality you experience. The more consciously you direct your attention, the more you can shape your life according to your desires. The power of quantum superposition. Infinite possibilities await. Now that we understand the observer effect, let's explore another key principle of quantum mechanics: superposition. In the quantum world, particles can exist in multiple states at once. This is called superposition. A single particle can be in several locations or have several energies simultaneously. It's only when we measure or observe the particle that it chooses a single state. This principle, though difficult to grasp at first, is incredibly liberating. If a particle can exist in multiple states at once, doesn't that suggest that your life can hold infinite possibilities? Just like a quantum particle, you are not bound to one single path or outcome. You are a complex being with the ability to explore countless possibilities. In practical terms, this means that you are not locked into your current circumstances. The life you are living right now is just one possibility among many. The choices you make, the thoughts you think, and the energy you put out into the world can shift you into a new reality. You are not limited by your past experiences or current situation. You are free to create your future by choosing which possibility you want to manifest. This is where your power lies. The potential for change, growth, and transformation is always available to you, just as it is available to every quantum particle. By shifting your mindset and energy, you can tap into this vast potential and create the life you truly desire, collapsing the wave, turning possibilities into reality. So, how do we take these quantum concepts and apply them to our daily lives? The key lies in collapsing the wave, turning infinite possibilities into a concrete reality. When a quantum particle is in a state of superposition, it exists as a wave of potentiality. It's only when the particle is observed that it collapses into a specific state. In a similar way, your thoughts and intentions are like waves of possibility. When you focus your energy on a particular outcome, you collapse that wave of possibility into a tangible reality. Think of your goals, dreams, and desires as waves of potential. They are not fixed or predetermined. They are possibilities waiting to be realized. Your job is to observe them, focus on them with intention, and take inspired action toward them. As you do, you collapse the wave of potential and bring your desired reality into existence. This process isn't just about wishful thinking. It's about aligning your energy, your thoughts, and your actions in such a way that they create a clear path for the universe to respond. You don't have to force the outcome. Instead, you allow the possibilities to unfold by focusing on the vibration you want to create. The more clearly you can visualize and believe in the outcome you desire, the more likely it is to manifest. The role of consciousness, becoming the observer of your life. One of the most important realizations in quantum physics is that consciousness itself plays a role in shaping reality. The observer effect suggests that our consciousness is not separate from the world around us. It is intrinsically connected to the fabric of reality. This means that by changing your consciousness, you can change the way reality unfolds for you. In essence, you are both the observer and the creator of your reality. You have the ability to direct your attention, to focus on what you want, and to observe the possibilities that exist in the quantum field. By doing so, you bring them into being. This is not some abstract or esoteric concept. It's a real practical tool you can use to shape your life. You've just learned that the universe is not a fixed, rigid machine. Instead, it's a dynamic, ever-evolving field of possibilities, and you have the power to shape it. Through the principles of quantum physics, we see that reality is not a done deal. It's a work in progress, and you are the artist. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to use these quantum principles in practical ways to transform your life. By aligning your energy, setting clear intentions, and harnessing the power of quantum mechanics, you'll be able to create the life you've always dreamed of. Get ready to take your first steps toward a true quantum leap. The journey continues. Chapter 4: The Power of Intention and Focus. Welcome to Chapter 4, where we'll delve deeper into the extraordinary power of intention and focus. Now that we've explored how quantum mechanics reveals the fluidity and infinite possibilities of reality, it's time to discover how you can harness this knowledge to create profound change in your life. You've already learned that the universe is not a rigid, deterministic system. Instead, it is a vast, malleable field of possibilities, and you play a critical role in shaping which possibilities come into being. But how do you decide which path to take? How do you ensure that you are tapping into the right energy, setting the right course, and positioning yourself for success? The answer lies in the power of intention and focus. Imagine that your life is like a ship sailing through the vast ocean of potential. If you have no clear direction, no specific destination, your ship might drift aimlessly, tossed about by the waves of circumstance. But when you set a clear intention, when you decide where you want to go, your ship will begin to steer toward that destination. Intentions serve as the rudder of your life, guiding your thoughts, emotions, and actions toward your desired outcome. But setting intentions alone isn't enough. You must also focus your energy on them consistently. Focus is the fuel that powers the engine of your manifestation. Just like the quantum particles in superposition, your goals, desires, and dreams are floating in the realm of possibility, waiting to be collapsed into reality. And the more clearly you focus your attention, the more energy you channel into that intention, the faster it can become a tangible outcome. What is intention, and why does it matter? Let's start by defining intention. In its simplest form, intention is a clear, conscious desire for a specific outcome. It is your ability to decide what you want and to focus your thoughts and energy on that goal with purpose and clarity. But intention is not just about wishful thinking. It's a deeply powerful force in the universe that can influence the course of events in your life. In the quantum field, intention acts as a guiding force, just like the observer effect, where your consciousness influences the state of particles. Your intention influences the unfolding of events in your life. Your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions are all a form of energy, and when you direct them with clear intention, you send out a powerful signal into the quantum field, attracting the energy and circumstances that align with your desires. The importance of intention cannot be overstated. When you set an intention, you are not simply hoping for something to happen. You are actively creating the conditions for it to occur. Whether it's a small goal or a massive life transformation, intention serves as the starting point, the spark that ignites the energy needed to manifest your desires. The science behind intention: how focused thought alters reality. If you're skeptical about the idea that intention can affect reality, let me share some compelling scientific research that sheds light on how focused thought can actually change the world around you. In recent years, scientists have conducted studies in fields like neuroscience, psychology, and even quantum physics to better understand the power of the mind. One groundbreaking study in the field of quantum physics explored how particles behave differently depending on whether or not they were being observed. The findings supported the idea that our awareness, our focused attention, could influence the very fabric of reality at a subatomic level. This isn't just some abstract theory. This is science showing that the mind has the power to affect the world on a quantum scale. In addition to quantum experiments, studies in neuroscience have shown that when we focus our attention on a specific thought or intention, our brain begins to create new neural pathways that align with that thought. This means that by repeatedly focusing on your desired outcome, you're literally rewiring your brain to support that outcome. Over time, this rewiring not only influences how you think, but it also shapes your behavior and decision-making, making it easier for you to take the actions that will lead you toward your goal. So, when you focus your intention on something you want to manifest, you're not just thinking about it. You are sending out a powerful energetic signal, activating the neural pathways that support it, and aligning yourself with the right actions, circumstances, and people to make it a reality. The power of focused intention is a force that influences both the material and energetic aspects of reality. The power of focus, directing energy with precision. Now let's talk about the importance of focus in the manifestation process. While intention sets the course, focus is what propels you forward. Focus is the act of directing your mental and emotional energy toward a specific goal with unwavering clarity and concentration. Think of focus as the magnifying glass that concentrates sunlight into a powerful beam. When you focus your energy on a particular outcome, you are concentrating your intention, allowing it to gather strength and momentum. Without focus, your energy would be scattered and diffused, like sunlight that is spread out over a wide area. But when you focus, that energy becomes laser sharp, capable of cutting through obstacles and bringing your desires into being. In the realm of quantum physics, focus operates like the act of observation in the observer effect. The more clearly and consistently you direct your attention toward a specific intention, the more energy you send into the quantum field, and the more likely that intention is to materialize. Practical steps to strengthen your intention and focus. So how do you begin to harness the power of intention and focus in your daily life? Here are some practical steps to help you align your energy and start manifesting your desires. 1. Set clear, specific intentions. The first step is to get clear about what you want. Instead of vague or general goals like, I want to be successful, try setting specific intentions such as, I intend to attract a fulfilling career that aligns with my passions. The more precise you can be, the easier it is for the universe to respond. 2. Visualize your desired outcome. Take time each day to visualize your intention as already accomplished. Imagine what it feels like, what it looks like, and how it impacts your life. Engage all of your senses in the visualization process and allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with your desired outcome. This helps activate the energy of manifestation. 3. Focus daily on your intention. Set aside time each day to focus your attention on your intention. Whether it's through meditation, affirmation, or simply taking a moment of quiet reflection, make your intention a priority. When you focus on it regularly, you keep the energy flowing and strengthen your connection to it. 4. Take inspired action. While intention and focus are powerful, they need to be backed up by inspired action. Don't wait for things to magically fall into place. Take practical steps toward your goal, guided by your intuition and the energy you've cultivated. Your actions should align with your intention, making it easier for the universe to respond in kind. 5. Trust the process. Manifestation is not always an instantaneous event. Trust that the universe is working behind the scenes to bring your intention into being. Patience is key, and when you trust the process, you allow the energy to flow more freely. By now, you should have a deep appreciation for the power of intention and focus in the manifestation process. These tools are not just abstract concepts. They are practical, powerful forces that can transform your life. By setting clear intentions, focusing your energy, and taking inspired action, you can bring your desires into alignment with the infinite possibilities of the quantum field. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to integrate these principles into your daily routine, creating a lifestyle that supports your growth, success, and well-being. Your journey is just beginning, and as we continue, you'll discover how to make these powerful practices a consistent part of your life. Remember, you are not just a passive observer of your reality. You are the creator. Every thought, every intention, and every action you take brings you one step closer to manifesting the life you are meant to live. Stay focused, stay intentional, and watch as your reality shifts before your eyes. Chapter 5. Aligning with the energy of the universe. Welcome to Chapter 5, where we will explore a crucial concept that will completely transform the way you navigate your life. Alignment with the energy of the universe. In the previous parts, we've learned about quantum physics and how our thoughts, intentions, and focus shape the reality around us. But there's one more piece to the puzzle that ties it all together, and that is alignment. Alignment is the bridge between your desires and the manifestation of those desires. It's one thing to have a clear intention, to focus your energy, and to take inspired action. But all of that becomes infinitely more powerful when you align yourself with the energy of the universe. Think of it as tuning into the right frequency on a radio. When you align yourself with the energy that matches your desires, the universe begins to respond in kind. When you're in alignment, things start flowing more easily, opportunities appear effortlessly, and your manifestations begin to materialize almost as if by magic. But here's the thing. Alignment isn't something you force. It's not about trying to make things happen. It's about surrendering to the natural flow of life and trusting that the universe is conspiring in your favor. In this chapter, we'll explore how to get into this state of alignment and how to stay there long enough for your desires to unfold. Understanding alignment with the universe. So, what exactly is alignment? In simple terms, alignment is the process of bringing your thoughts, actions, emotions, and energy into harmony with your desires and the natural flow of the universe. It's about being in the right vibration, in sync with the energetic frequency that matches what you want to create in your life. It's not just about thinking positively or being optimistic. Alignment is a deeper, more profound state of being that allows your desires to manifest effortlessly. Think of it like this. Imagine the universe as a vast, energetic ocean. You are a small boat, and your desires are the destination. If your boat is moving against the current, if you're resisting, forcing, or trying too hard, then it's going to be an exhausting journey. But if you align your boat with the current, if you allow yourself to flow with the energy of the universe, then things become much easier. The current will carry you toward your destination without the struggle. Alignment is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing process. Life will always have its challenges, and there will be times when you feel out of alignment. That's completely normal. The key is to become aware of when you're out of alignment and to take steps to get back into harmony with the energy of your desires. Remember, alignment is not about perfection. It's about flow. It's about recognizing when you're forcing, resisting, or blocking your desires, and making adjustments so you can get back into the state of flow. When you're in alignment, life becomes easier. You'll notice that things start to fall into place more naturally, and opportunities seem to arise with little effort. You'll attract the right people, the right circumstances, and the right opportunities to support your growth. As you continue to align yourself with the energy of the universe, remember that you don't have to force or push for things to happen. The universe is always working with you, and when you are in alignment, the path to your desires becomes smoother, faster, and more enjoyable. Your only job is to trust, align, and allow. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to maintain this alignment over the long term and build a life that truly reflects the desires you've set into motion. It's time to stop struggling and start flowing. Chapter 6. Mastering the Art of Inspired Action. Welcome to Chapter 6, where we'll tackle one of the most critical aspects of manifesting your desires, inspired action. We've spent considerable time exploring the energy behind your intentions, the power of focus, and the importance of alignment with the universe. But there's one more element that must be fully understood for your desires to truly manifest in the physical world. That element is action. However, inspired action isn't just about taking any action. It's about taking the right action at the right time. Too often, people think that manifestation is solely about thinking positively, visualizing success, and aligning with the right energy. While all of this is essential, nothing happens without action. The universe doesn't just hand things to you on a silver platter without any effort on your part. Action is the bridge that connects your thoughts and intentions to the material world. But here's the catch. The right action is not forced, nor does it feel like a chore. The right action is inspired. It feels natural, intuitive, and guided by the energy you've cultivated. In this chapter, we're going to explore the concept of inspired action and how to cultivate the ability to act in a way that moves you toward your desires with confidence and ease. We'll also look at how to recognize the difference between action driven by fear or urgency and action that is truly inspired and in harmony with your goals. What is inspired action? Inspired action is a term you may have heard in personal development circles, but what does it truly mean? Inspired action is action that arises naturally from the energy of alignment and focus. It's not about striving, pushing, or forcing. It's the kind of action that feels intuitive, flowing, and effortless. It's when you feel an inner pull or urge to do something, and it aligns with the goals and desires you've been focusing on. Think of inspired action as the gentle nudge you receive from within, the inner guidance that points you toward the right next step. This type of action is not based on fear, doubt, or anxiety. It is rooted in trust, calm, and certainty. When you're in alignment with the universe, the inspired action you take feels like the next logical step on your journey. It doesn't feel like a struggle. Instead, it feels like an opportunity that has naturally arisen, almost as if the universe is offering you a pathway forward. Inspired action is crucial because it transforms your intentions into physical, tangible results. It's the moment when you decide to get out of your comfort zone and take a step, even when you're not entirely sure where it will lead. It's about trusting that each step you take is guiding you closer to your desired outcome, even if the full path isn't visible yet. The role of intuition in inspired action. So, how do you know if the action you're about to take is inspired? One of the key indicators of inspired action is intuition. Your intuition is your inner compass, the voice within that guides you toward the right decisions. This voice is often quiet and subtle, but it is powerful when you learn to listen. Intuition doesn't come from the logical mind. It's not based on analysis or planning. It's a knowing that comes from the heart and soul. When you're in alignment with your desires, your intuition becomes clearer and stronger. It's the feeling you get when you know something is right for you, even if you can't explain why. To tap into your intuition, practice tuning into your inner self. Meditate. Take quiet moments throughout your day to listen to your gut feelings and trust the inner wisdom that emerges. Your intuition knows the next step you need to take. It's a powerful resource that guides you toward your goals, but you must be willing to trust it, even if the path forward doesn't seem completely clear. How to distinguish inspired action from fear-based action. While inspired action is aligned with your desires and feels effortless, not all action that we take is inspired. It's important to be able to distinguish between action that comes from fear and action that comes from true inspiration. Fear-based action is typically driven by anxiety, urgency, or the belief that something must be done immediately to avoid failure or loss. It's often rooted in a sense of lack or scarcity, like thinking, "I need to do this now or else I'll miss my chance." Fear-based action tends to feel heavy, rushed, and out of alignment. You may feel anxious or uncertain, and you might second-guess your decisions along the way. When you're taking action out of fear, you might push yourself into situations or decisions that don't feel right, but you do it because you're trying to force an outcome or avoid something unpleasant. In contrast, inspired action feels calm and confident. It may still push you out of your comfort zone, but it doesn't feel forced or desperate. You're not scrambling to make something happen. You're responding to opportunities that naturally arise, guided by your inner knowing. To differentiate between fear-based and inspired action, ask yourself, does this action feel like a natural step forward? Or does it feel like I'm trying to control the outcome? Does it feel aligned with my higher purpose? Or does it stem from worry or doubt? When to act, the power of timing. Inspired action also involves understanding timing. The universe works on its own schedule, and part of the manifestation process is learning when to act and when to wait. You don't need to take action just for the sake of doing something. Sometimes the best thing you can do is to trust the timing of your manifestations. Timing is about patience and trust. If you feel the urge to take action, trust that the timing is right. But if you don't feel that nudge yet, don't rush it. The universe will send you the right opportunities at the right time, and it's important to remain open and receptive. In those moments when you're unsure whether to act or wait, practice mindfulness. Tune into your feelings and ask yourself if the timing feels right. Trust that inspired action will come to you naturally, and that the universe will present the right moments when it's time to take that step. The importance of consistency and persistence. One of the most powerful aspects of inspired action is consistency. While inspired action comes naturally and doesn't feel forced, it still requires a degree of consistency and persistence to move toward your desires. The key is to stay open and take one inspired step at a time rather than expecting immediate results. Consistency is not about relentlessly working yourself to exhaustion. It's about committing to the process and showing up each day. Even when you don't have all the answers or the path forward isn't entirely clear, continue taking small inspired steps toward your goals. Over time, these steps compound and you'll begin to see momentum building. Persistence is equally important. There will be times when things don't unfold as quickly as you'd like, or when you encounter obstacles. In those moments, it's crucial to remain patient and persistent. Keep taking inspired action, even if progress seems slow. Remember, the universe is always working behind the scenes to align the circumstances for your success. In this chapter, we've explored how to take inspired action and why it's so crucial for turning your desires into reality. Inspired action is the link between the energetic work you've been doing, setting intentions, focusing, aligning with the universe, and the tangible manifestation of those desires. It's the moment when you step out of your thoughts and into physical action, guided by your intuition and aligned with your desires. As you move forward, remember that inspired action feels different from fear-based action. It's intuitive, aligned, and effortless. It's the action that flows naturally from your state of being, and it's what will take you from where you are to where you want to be. Trust that when you take inspired action, the universe will respond in kind, providing you with everything you need along the way. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to maintain momentum on your manifestation journey, ensuring that you stay connected to your purpose and aligned with your energy as you continue to take action toward your desires. Chapter 7. Navigating the Path of Least Resistance. Welcome to Chapter 7, where we will explore a concept that can transform the way you experience life and manifestation: the path of least resistance. We've already covered many aspects of the manifestation process: energy, alignment, inspired action, and more. But now it's time to address something equally important: how to manifest without struggle. If you're like many people, you may have been taught that achieving your goals requires hard work, sacrifice, and relentless effort. You might think that in order to manifest the life you desire, you need to constantly push yourself, hustle, and overcome every obstacle that stands in your way. While effort is often necessary, there's a big difference between putting in effort and forcing things to happen. The secret to manifestation is learning to flow with the energy of the universe and to navigate the path of least resistance. In this chapter, we'll explore how you can make the manifestation process easier, how to recognize when you're pushing too hard, and how to learn to trust the natural flow of your journey. We'll also discuss why surrendering and letting go of control is not only okay, it's often the key to the most profound manifestations. The law of least effort. The path of least resistance is about learning to work with the flow of energy rather than against it. This concept can be linked to the law of least effort, which states that the most effective way to create in the universe is to put forth the least effort necessary without forcing or struggling. When you align with the natural flow of energy, things move more easily and naturally. The truth is, the universe doesn't require you to push hard or struggle in order to achieve your desires. It simply asks that you be in alignment and open to receiving. The law of least effort is rooted in the idea that the universe operates on ease. Everything in nature grows and evolves without effort. A seed doesn't struggle to grow into a tree. It simply aligns with the conditions needed to thrive, and it grows. Similarly, when you align yourself with your desires and trust the process, your manifestations unfold naturally. It's about releasing the need to control every detail and instead allowing the universe to bring your desires to fruition in the most effortless way possible. When you stop trying to control every step of the process, you stop blocking the flow of energy. Resistance creates friction, and friction makes things harder. So, when you stop forcing things, you create a pathway for your desires to come to you easily. By practicing the law of least effort, you begin to understand that what you seek is already seeking you. And it's a lot easier to receive when you're not struggling against the current, signs you are forcing and creating resistance. One of the most important things to notice on your manifestation journey is whether you're forcing things. The moment you begin to push, struggle, or obsess over an outcome, you are no longer in alignment. Instead, you are creating resistance, which blocks the flow of energy that could easily bring your desires into reality. Here are some signs that you may be forcing or resisting. 1. Stress and anxiety. When you feel overwhelmed or anxious about your goals, it's often a sign that you are trying to control things too much. Instead of focusing on the process and enjoying the journey, you're worried about whether things will work out or when they will happen. This worry creates resistance. 2. Frustration or impatience. Impatience is another indication that you're not in alignment with the flow of the universe. If you're constantly feeling frustrated because your desires aren't materializing as quickly as you want, it means you're trying to force the process. Remember, the universe works on its own timeline, and things happen when the time is right. 3. Overthinking. When you find yourself overthinking every decision and analyzing every possibility, it's a sign that you're not trusting the flow of energy. Overthinking comes from a lack of faith and a desire to control every aspect of the manifestation process. 4. Exhaustion. If you feel physically, mentally, or emotionally drained by your efforts, it may be a sign that you're pushing too hard. Manifestation doesn't need to drain you. It should be an uplifting process that inspires you to take action, not something that depletes your energy. 5. Stubbornness. Sometimes when things aren't going as planned, people try to push even harder. They stick to their original plan, even when they know deep down that something isn't working. This resistance keeps them stuck in a cycle of struggle. The key is to recognize these signs and gently let go. The moment you notice yourself pushing or forcing, take a step back, pause, breathe. Trust that things will unfold as they should, and that you are on the right path. The power of surrender. Surrender is one of the most powerful, yet misunderstood concepts in manifestation. Many people think that surrendering means giving up or not caring about their goals. But surrender isn't about giving up. It's about letting go of control and allowing the universe to guide you toward your desires. When you surrender, you trust that the universe knows the best way to bring your desires to you. You release the need to control every detail, and instead, you focus on staying in alignment and allowing the universe to orchestrate the events that will lead you to your goals. Surrendering means you stop questioning whether things are going to work out and simply trust that they will. Letting go of control might feel uncomfortable at first, especially if you've spent most of your life trying to micromanage every outcome, but it's one of the most liberating things you can do. When you surrender, you give yourself the space to experience joy, ease, and flow, rather than anxiety and resistance. Surrender is not weakness, it is strength. It's the ultimate act of trust and faith in the universe's ability to deliver exactly what you need at exactly the right time. How to surrender and let go. Surrendering can be a challenge, but it's also a skill that you can develop with practice. Here are a few steps to help you surrender and let go. 1. Trust the process. Remind yourself that everything is unfolding as it should, even when you can't see the entire picture. Trust that the universe is aligning the circumstances for you. The more you remind yourself of this, the more you'll be able to surrender. 2. Release attachment to the outcome. Let go of your attachment to how things should look or when they should happen. You may have a specific outcome in mind, but the universe might have something even better in store for you. When you release your attachment, you make room for even greater possibilities. 3. Practice mindfulness. Being present in the moment allows you to let go of worries about the future and regrets about the past. By staying mindful and grounded, you can avoid getting caught up in the need to control everything. 4. Cultivate patience. Patience is essential in the surrender process. Allow things to unfold in their own time and trust that the universe is working in your favor. Don't rush or force things. Simply allow life to reveal its perfect timing. 5. Focus on the process, not the end result. Instead of obsessing over the outcome, focus on enjoying the journey. Take each step as it comes and celebrate your progress. The more you enjoy the process, the easier it will be to let go of the need for immediate results. As we conclude this chapter, remember that the path of least resistance is not about inaction or passivity. It's about being in alignment with the natural flow of the universe and taking inspired action without force or struggle. When you stop pushing, you create space for opportunities, synchronicities, and miracles to enter your life. Trust the process, let go of control, and most importantly, enjoy the ride. The universe is always supporting you, and when you learn to navigate the path of least resistance, you align yourself with the energy of life itself. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to stay in this flow, even when challenges arise, and how to maintain a sense of ease and joy as you continue manifesting your desires. Chapter 8. Cultivating resilience and staying aligned during challenges. Welcome to Chapter 8, where we will dive deep into one of the most crucial aspects of your manifestation journey, maintaining your alignment through challenges. As you continue to manifest the life you desire, it's inevitable that you will encounter obstacles, setbacks, or moments of doubt. These are natural parts of the process, and they don't signify failure or that you're on the wrong path. Instead, they are opportunities for growth, for strengthening your resilience, and for deepening your trust in the universe. At some point, every person who is manifesting something great will face challenges. It's during these times that your true strength is tested. Will you stay the course? Will you remain aligned with your energy? Or Will you allow fear and doubt to pull you off track? How you handle these moments is the key to your success. In this chapter, we will explore how to stay aligned with your desires, even when things aren't going smoothly. We'll discuss how to cultivate resilience, trust the process, and turn obstacles into stepping stones on your journey. Understanding resistance as a sign of growth. One of the most important shifts you can make when faced with challenges is to reframe your thinking about resistance. Instead of seeing resistance as a sign that you're on the wrong path or that your manifestations are failing, consider it as a sign of growth. Resistance is often a natural part of the process, and it can serve as a signal that you are pushing through old boundaries and limiting beliefs that have held you back. When you're manifesting something new, it's natural for old patterns and subconscious beliefs to rise to the surface. These may be beliefs about scarcity, lack, unworthiness, or fear of failure. These limiting beliefs often show up as resistance, making it feel like your manifestations are being blocked. However, this resistance is not a signal to give up. It's an indication that you are moving beyond your comfort zone. It's a sign that your energy is shifting, that you are on the edge of something new. When you encounter resistance, don't resist the resistance. Embrace it. Understand that it's part of the process and that it's helping you break free from old patterns. Resistance is not a sign that your manifestation is wrong. It's a sign that you are growing into your next level. In those moments of resistance, choose to stay aligned with your intention. Acknowledge the fear, doubt, or frustration, but don't let it steer you off course. Instead, use it as fuel for growth. Building resilience. Bouncing back from setbacks. Resilience is a key component of staying aligned with your manifestations. Life isn't always a smooth ride, and challenges will inevitably arise. What matters most is how you respond to them. Building resilience means developing the ability to bounce back quickly from setbacks, to stay calm in the face of adversity, and to trust that things are unfolding as they should, even when they don't appear that way. When a setback occurs, whether it's a delay, an unexpected obstacle, or a perceived failure, it's easy to fall into discouragement. You might question whether you're doing something wrong or whether your manifestation is ever going to come to fruition. In these moments, it's important to reframe the situation. Instead of seeing the setback as a failure, see it as a learning opportunity. Every challenge you face provides valuable lessons that bring you closer to your desires, even if it's not immediately apparent. Resilience comes from shifting your mindset to one of empowerment rather than victimhood. When things don't go as planned, instead of giving into frustration, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this challenge to strengthen my trust in the process? How is this experience helping me grow into the person I need to be to receive my desires? The more you practice reframing setbacks as growth opportunities, the stronger your resilience becomes. Resilience is a muscle, and like any muscle, it strengthens the more you use it. Over time, you will become more adept at navigating challenges with grace, knowing that each one is part of your journey and not a reason to quit. The importance of maintaining your energy. When you encounter challenges, it can be easy to let them drain your energy. Doubt, fear, and frustration can all take a toll on your mental and emotional state. That's why it's crucial to maintain your energy during challenging times. Keeping your energy high and aligned with your desires is essential for maintaining momentum and staying in the flow. Here are a few ways to maintain your energy when things get tough. 1. Practice self-care. During stressful times, it's easy to neglect yourself. But self-care is essential for staying grounded and balanced. Whether it's getting enough sleep, eating nourishing food, taking time to relax, or engaging in activities that bring you joy, make self-care a priority. Taking care of your physical, mental, and emotional well-being will help you stay aligned with your manifestations. 2. Surround yourself with support. Surround yourself with people who uplift and encourage you. Whether it's a trusted friend, family member, or mentor, having a support system in place can help you stay positive and focused when things get difficult. 3. Stay connected to your purpose. Remind yourself why you are manifesting your desires. Stay connected to the bigger picture and the reasons why you started this journey in the first place. When you have a clear sense of your purpose, it's easier to keep going, even when obstacles arise. 4. Cultivate positive thoughts. Negative thoughts can drain your energy and keep you stuck in a cycle of fear and doubt. Practice reframing negative thoughts as they arise and replace them with positive, empowering affirmations. Focus on thoughts that support your alignment with your desires. 5. Engage in practices that raise your vibration. Meditation, mindfulness, yoga, journaling, and other practices that raise your vibration can help you stay centered and connected to the energy of manifestation. The higher your vibration, the more easily you will attract positive experiences into your life, even in the face of challenges. The power of faith and trust in the process. One of the most powerful tools you have when facing challenges is faith. Faith in the process, faith in the universe, and faith in yourself. Faith is the belief that everything is working out for you, even when it doesn't appear that way. Faith is the trust that what you desire is already on its way, and that every experience, whether positive or negative, is leading you closer to your goals. When you encounter setbacks, it's easy to lose faith and question whether your manifestation is really coming. However, faith is not something that is tested only when things are going well. It's in times of challenge that faith becomes your greatest ally. It's during these moments that your trust is tested, and choosing to continue believing in the process is what ultimately moves you closer to your desires. In this chapter, we've discussed how to stay aligned with your manifestations during times of challenge, how to build resilience, and how to maintain your energy when obstacles arise. Remember that challenges are an inevitable part of the manifestation journey, and they are not signs that you're on the wrong path. Instead, they are opportunities to deepen your trust, cultivate resilience, and grow into the person you need to be to receive your desires. As you continue on your journey, stay committed to your alignment. Trust the process. Embrace the challenges, knowing they are helping you grow. The universe is always working in your favor, even when things aren't unfolding as quickly or as smoothly as you'd like. By remaining resilient, staying true to your purpose, and keeping your energy high, you'll continue to manifest your dreams with confidence and grace. In the next chapter, we'll dive into how to elevate your vibration to the next level, unlocking even greater manifestation potential. Chapter 9. Elevating your vibration to unlock greater manifestation potential. Welcome to Chapter 9, where we will explore one of the most essential elements of manifestation: vibration. Everything in the universe is energy, including you. And just like any other energy, your vibration determines what you attract into your life. You may have heard the phrase, like attracts like, but in the context of manifestation, what this really means is that you attract experiences, people, and circumstances that match your vibrational frequency. If you want to manifest something truly powerful, whether it's financial abundance, deep relationships, health, or fulfillment, you must first ensure that your vibration is aligned with the energy of your desires. This is why elevating your vibration is one of the most transformative steps you can take in the manifestation process. But what does it mean to elevate your vibration? How do you increase your frequency to attract your desires more quickly and easily? In this chapter, we'll explore what it means to raise your vibration, why it matters so much in the manifestation process, and practical tools you can use to consciously shift your energy. Understanding vibration and its role in manifestation. At the core of manifestation is the law of attraction, which states that like attracts like. This means that the energy you emit through your thoughts, emotions, and actions is what will attract similar energy back to you. If you want to attract positive experiences, you need to become a match for them vibrationally. Think of your vibration as a signal you're sending out into the universe. When you're in a high vibrational state, meaning you're feeling joy, love, gratitude, peace, or excitement, you're sending out a signal that attracts similar experiences into your life. On the other hand, when you're feeling fear, doubt, frustration, or negativity, you're sending out a lower vibrational signal which attracts more of the same. Your vibration is influenced by everything around you, including your thoughts, feelings, beliefs, and even the people you surround yourself with. In essence, the energy you carry determines the energy you receive. When your vibrational frequency matches the frequency of your desires, manifestation becomes almost effortless. Your desires are already aligned with the universe. They are just waiting for you to tune into their frequency. The connection between emotions and your vibrational frequency. One of the most powerful ways to elevate your vibration is by cultivating positive emotions. Emotions are the most direct indicator of your vibration. When you're feeling good, you're emitting a high vibrational frequency. When you're feeling bad, your vibration drops. So, cultivating emotions like gratitude, love, excitement, joy, and peace can help you raise your vibration and make it easier to manifest your desires. The good news is that you don't have to always be in a state of high excitement or bliss to raise your vibration. Small shifts in emotion can have a profound impact on your energy. Simply focusing on things you're grateful for can immediately shift your vibration in a positive direction. Gratitude is one of the highest vibrational frequencies you can tap into because it signals to the universe that you are open and appreciative of what you already have, making space for more good things to come into your life. Another powerful emotion to tap into is love. When you approach life from a place of love, whether it's love for yourself, others, or the world around you, you automatically elevate your vibration. Love is magnetic and attracts more of the same energy. The more love you radiate, the more love you will receive in return. Practical tools to elevate your vibration. Now that you understand the connection between emotions and vibration, let's explore practical tools that can help you consciously raise your vibrational frequency and stay aligned with your desires. 1. Gratitude practices. As we mentioned, gratitude is one of the easiest and most powerful ways to elevate your vibration. Start each day by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. As you focus on these positive aspects of your life, your vibration naturally rises. Gratitude shifts your attention from what's lacking to what's abundant, creating a magnetic force that attracts more of what you want. 2. Affirmations. Positive affirmations are another great tool for shifting your vibration. Repeating empowering statements like, "I am worthy of all my desires," or "Abundance flows to me effortlessly," can help you reprogram your subconscious mind and align your energy with your goals. The more consistently you repeat these affirmations, the more they become your reality. 3. Visualization. Visualization is a powerful tool for raising your vibration. When you vividly imagine yourself living the life you desire, whether it's seeing yourself in your dream home, feeling the joy of financial freedom, or experiencing the love you crave, you're tuning your vibrational frequency to match that experience. As you visualize, allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with your desires. This emotional connection is key to amplifying your vibrational energy. 4. Energy cleansing. Just like your physical body, your energy needs cleansing. Spend time clearing away negative or stagnant energy from your environment and your body. This can be done through practices like meditation, yoga, deep breathing, or even spending time in nature. Regular energy cleansing helps you release any blockages and allows your vibration to rise naturally. 5. Surround yourself with high vibrational people and environments. Your external environment has a powerful influence on your internal vibration. If you're around people who are constantly negative or draining, it's much harder to maintain a high vibrational frequency. Seek out individuals who inspire, uplift, and support you in your manifestation journey. Similarly, spend time in environments that make you feel good, whether it's a peaceful nature walk, a favorite room in your house, or places that spark joy. 6. Meditation and mindfulness. Meditation is one of the most effective ways to elevate your vibration. By quieting your mind, you can release negative thoughts and connect with the present moment. This practice allows you to tap into the stillness within, which is where your true vibrational power resides. Additionally, mindfulness throughout the day, simply being aware of your thoughts and emotions, helps you stay aligned with your desired frequency. 7. Physical activity. Physical movement is another powerful way to shift your energy. Exercise helps release stagnant energy, elevates your mood, and boosts endorphins, which naturally increases your vibration. Even a short walk or a few minutes of stretching can make a big difference in how you feel. 8. Listen to high vibration music. Certain types of music can help raise your vibration. Solfeggio frequencies and other binaural beats are scientifically proven to affect the energy of your body and mind. These sounds are designed to bring you into harmony and help you align with the energy of your desires. 9. Laugh and play. Joy is one of the highest vibrational frequencies you can experience. Engage in activities that bring you joy, whether it's spending time with loved ones, watching a funny show, or doing something creative. Laughter and play not only feel good, but they also raise your vibration to new heights. The power of consistency in raising your vibration. Consistency is key when it comes to maintaining a high vibration. While it's easy to feel high vibe after a meditation session or gratitude practice, the real challenge lies in maintaining that elevated state throughout your daily life. Consistent practice is what transforms these high vibrational habits into natural, effortless ways of being. By committing to the practices we've discussed in this chapter, whether it's gratitude, affirmations, visualization, or physical movement, you will steadily raise your vibration and keep yourself aligned with the energy of your desires. The more consistently you practice these habits, the more you'll find that your manifestations begin to flow effortlessly into your life. Vibrating at the frequency of your desires. In this chapter, we've explored the importance of vibration in the manifestation process and discussed practical tools for raising your frequency to align with your desires. Remember, you are a vibrational being, and the energy you emit is what shapes your reality. By consciously elevating your vibration and staying aligned with positive, empowering emotions, you attract the circumstances, people, and opportunities that match your desires. As you continue on your manifestation journey, make it a habit to check in with your vibration regularly. Notice how you feel, and take action to shift your energy when necessary. The higher your vibration, the easier it becomes to manifest your desires. With practice, you will become a magnet for everything you've been dreaming of. In the next chapter, we will explore how to integrate all the tools we've discussed into a cohesive manifestation practice that keeps you aligned, inspired, and in the flow. Chapter 10. Integrating your manifestation practice for lasting success. Congratulations! You've made it to the final chapter of this transformative journey, and it's time to reflect on everything you've learned and integrate all the powerful tools we've discussed into one unified manifestation practice. By now, you should have a deeper understanding of the energy that drives manifestation and how your thoughts, feelings, and actions create your reality. You've learned how to align with your desires, how to cultivate resilience in the face of challenges, how to elevate your vibration, and how to stay in the flow of your manifestations. But manifestation isn't a one-time event. It's a continuous practice, a daily commitment to living in alignment with the universe and your deepest desires. The key to creating lasting success lies in consistency, dedication, and trust in the process. In this final chapter, we will walk through how to weave all the elements you've learned into a daily manifestation practice that will allow you to not only manifest your dreams, but to sustain that abundance, joy, and success in your life for the long haul. Crafting your personal manifestation blueprint. Now that you've gained insight into the different aspects of manifestation, it's time to create your own personalized manifestation blueprint. This blueprint will serve as a roadmap for your journey, a guide to help you stay aligned and focused as you manifest your dreams into reality. Here's how to create a practice that works for you. 1. Set clear intentions. The foundation of any manifestation practice is setting clear, specific, and intentional goals. When you are clear about what you want, you send a powerful signal to the universe about the energy you want to attract. Reflect on your deepest desires and write them down. Be as specific as possible. Clarity is essential in manifesting. Do you want to manifest financial abundance? A fulfilling relationship? A career that excites you? Be crystal clear about what it looks like. The more precise your intentions, the better the universe can respond to your energy. 2. Align your thoughts, emotions, and actions. Manifestation isn't just about thinking positive thoughts. It's about aligning every aspect of your being with your desires. This means ensuring that your thoughts, emotions, and actions all align with the energy you want to attract. For example, if you're manifesting financial abundance, make sure your thoughts reflect abundance, your emotions feel abundant, and your actions support that. This could mean making empowered financial decisions, visualizing abundance every day, and affirming your worthiness to receive wealth. 3. Create a daily practice. Consistency is key when it comes to manifestation. Establish a daily routine that helps you stay aligned and focused on your desires. This can include morning meditation. Start each day with a grounding meditation to center yourself and set the tone for the day. Use this time to visualize your goals and connect with the energy of your desires. Gratitude. Journaling. Each morning or evening, take a moment to write down at least 3 things you're grateful for. This simple practice shifts your focus to what's already abundant in your life, raising your vibration and making you more magnetic to what you want to manifest. Affirmations. Integrate affirmations into your daily routine, repeating empowering statements that reinforce your belief in your ability to manifest your desires. For example, I am worthy of my dreams. I am in alignment with my abundance. Or, the universe is always supporting me. Visualization. Spend a few minutes each day visualizing yourself living the life you desire. Engage all your senses in this practice. What do you see, hear, feel, taste, and smell in your visualizations? The more vivid and real it feels, the more powerful it becomes in aligning your vibration with your goals. Evening reflection. Before going to bed, take a few moments to reflect on the day. Acknowledge any progress you've made, no matter how small. This reinforces your sense of gratitude and success, ensuring that your vibration remains high. 4. Stay open to signs and synchronicities. Manifestation is not a rigid process. It's a dynamic, flowing experience that involves you being open to the signs, synchronicities, and opportunities that come your way. When you're aligned with your desires, the universe will often send you signals and guidance in the form of people, events, or circumstances that support your manifestations. Stay open to these signs and trust that they are leading you in the right direction. Let go of attachment to the outcome. While it's important to stay focused on your desires, it's equally important to release attachment to the specific outcome. Trust that the universe knows what's best for you and that things will unfold in perfect timing. Letting go of attachment creates space for your desires to come to you in ways you might not have expected. It also reduces any anxiety or fear around the process, allowing you to remain in a state of trust and flow. 6. Celebrate your wins. One of the most important aspects of manifestation is recognizing and celebrating your progress along the way. The more you acknowledge and appreciate the small victories, the more the universe will deliver to you. Each time you achieve a goal, whether it's something big or small, celebrate it with joy and gratitude. This reinforces the idea that you are worthy of receiving your desires and that your manifestations are always working out in your favor. Creating a manifestation mindset, trusting the process. The foundation of your manifestation practice must be a mindset of trust and belief. You must trust that the universe is always conspiring in your favor, even when things aren't unfolding exactly as you envisioned. Doubts may arise along the way, and challenges may appear, but remember that every experience is helping you grow and align even more with your desires. If you ever feel stuck or frustrated, return to your practices, your meditation, gratitude, affirmations, and visualization. These tools are designed to ground you and keep your focus on what you want, not on what's going wrong. Trust that everything is happening in divine timing and stay consistent with your daily routine. The universe will always provide for you, even when it feels like things are moving slowly. Remember, the journey is just as important as the destination. Manifestation is not only about receiving what you want, it's about becoming the person who is capable of holding those desires. Each step you take on this journey brings you closer to your highest potential and the life you truly deserve. Your infinite manifestation power. As we come to the end of this audiobook, I want to remind you that manifestation is not a one-time event. It's an ongoing, dynamic practice that will continue to evolve and grow with you. Your ability to manifest is limitless because your energy and vibration are infinite. As you integrate the tools and practices we've discussed, clear intentions, alignment, daily rituals, trust, and gratitude, you will unlock the unlimited potential within you to create the life you've always dreamed of. Remember, the universe is always listening to your energy and responding to your vibration. The more you align with the frequency of your desires, the more effortlessly they will flow into your life. Keep practicing, stay aligned, and trust the process. Your dreams are already on their way to you. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May your manifestations unfold in beautiful, miraculous ways, and may you continue to step into your power with every thought, feeling, and action.